Here at Davis AutoSports, we are very excited to offer you this absolutely gorgeous, restored 1998 Jeep Cherokee Sport XJ two-door. 98 is perhaps one of the most high-demand Cherokee XJs on the market. This being a two-door makes it extremely rare. 108,000 original and documented miles. This vehicle has been fully restored here at Davis AutoSports. Absolutely gorgeous vehicle. This vehicle has our Stage 3 Plus package. If you're unfamiliar with us here at Davis AutoSports, please pause this video and go to our website, davisautosports.com, to get to know who we are and what we're about. We've been custom building all different models of Jeeps for years now. Restores, the whole nine. This Jeep, even though it does have our Stage 3 Plus, it has a lot of options and upgrades that even a Stage 4 or 5 does not have standard. So extremely highly modified Jeep. Tons of additional cosmetic upgrades, which I'll go into here in a moment. But I'm sure I'm going to miss something on this video, so please make sure to read the entire listing or give us a call for all the information on this Jeep. There will not be another Jeep on the entire US market like this particular unit. Tons of work have gone into this, tons of paint and body work, suspension, steering, the whole nine. This is a sort of a show and go XJ. It's obviously built for off-roading, but it's an absolutely beautiful Jeep as well. I do want to point out, part of the restoration process on this vehicle included a full repaint of the vehicle. We decided to do that on this vehicle because the paint was probably 60% of what a perfect paint job would be, and being that we restore Jeeps, it was a good candidate for a repaint. We have a complete video of the vehicle before it went to our paint booth, even before we even started doing work to it, just to show you that there was no damage. It was just old original paint that, you know, if we're going to put in a full Stage 3 or Stage 4 upgrade package, might as well proceed with making it cosmetically beautiful as well. So it is the original color. All the panels are original on the Jeep, and obviously it has our full Line X package as well, which I'll go into in more detail here in a moment. But we are shooting this directly in the sunlight in high definition, so you'll see the paint in its true condition, which is absolutely beautiful. Even the roof was painted on the vehicle as well. Usually the first portion of our videos are pretty much a cosmetic report, but being that the entire vehicle was repainted, we filled in all little dents and scratches as well. So cosmetically, you're pretty much buying a brand new exterior vehicle. So I'll go into some upgrades as well here in a moment, but I'll do a close walk around just so you can see the condition of the vehicle. When the sun hits this paint, it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a great metallic, and like I said, this is a factory color. This was the original color that was on the vehicle. The blue, or excuse me, the green goes absolutely beautiful with the black Line X. Very slightly smoked tail lights. Get a shot of the roof for you guys. The roof was done as well. The rain gutters, the whole nine. Front header panel was done. The hood was done. I want to point out too that there was no major Bondo work done on the vehicle. A couple dents that were pulled out and some just to get a perfect smooth finish. Some Bondo was applied, but you know, when you're doing a restoration, that's part of it. Now keep in mind, guys, when I say restoration, it's in terms of what this vehicle is. It's not a nut and bolt restoration. We're not doing a $200,000 car here, so just keep that in mind as well. And as you see, the paint is absolutely beautiful. The vehicle has been wet sanded as well after the paint. What I really like about this roof rack, you have mounts up here as well if you want to mount another LED light bar or backup lights or whatever the case is. And by the way, that is the best rack that you can get for an XJ. That thing is insanely sturdy. It's extremely heavy. There's nothing that you're going to put on there that's going to bow it down. That top retails, you can look it up online for probably $600–700, and it's about a 2.5 hour install. So top of the line rack. So go ahead and start up front with the vehicle. Heavy duty front bumper, 9,500 pound winch, IPF fog lights, quick disconnect D-rings. And let me tell you guys, every single thing on this vehicle is brand spanking new. This vehicle came to us, like all of our Jeeps, 100% bone stock, not one modification. So everything I'm going to show you is brand new out the box, just installed by us in-house. So up front as well, authentic LED truck light headlights, which are an absolute must. And these are the authentic truck light, not knockoffs that are out there. Those headlights right there probably retail for $450 to $500. Obviously got your bull bar on there as well for your front bumper. This vehicle has our full Line-X package as well. If you're unfamiliar with our Line-X package, obviously you have it on the fender flares, the side trim, the rocker panels, and the rear bumper as well. That is a very tedious process. It's just like paint. Anything that's plastic or metal, we sand it with a 180 grit to knock down any pre-existing residues or anything like that on there, any defects in it. From there, we sand it with a 360 grit sandpaper. From there, we apply a commercial surface cleaning product on there to wipe off any oils and residues. The whole vehicle gets masked off. It then gets applied with a plastic adhesive called Bulldog. From there, we prime it. And from there, we apply the 2-part mixture Line-X. So very tedious process. Your end result is an absolutely beautiful Line-X material, extremely durable. That stuff's not going to come off. It's not out of a rattle can. This vehicle with the fender flares, side, rockers, bumpers is probably about a 2.5 day process between taping everything off, prepping it, spraying it, the whole nine. So your end result is absolutely beautiful stuff. The reason we do that is because the plastic on the Jeeps fade, turns gray, turns white. A lot of dealers will spray silicone on it when they photograph it so it looks good in the pictures, and then it becomes gray and white again after a couple days. So it's very durable as well. If it gets scratched, it's not gonna defect the body panels. It's gonna just, you know, take the punishment. And we've been doing this stuff for years, and we see our Jeeps get brought back for servicing, additional upgrades, and we always like to look at the Line-X to kind of see how it's lasted over the years. And if your prep work's done right, it lasts very long. Another thing we did as well is the light bezels. So the light bezels are done, as well as the front grille. And it's obviously done on the other side as well. Wheel and tire package, we went with a Nitto Trail Grappler tire, which is literally one of the most expensive tires that you can get. Phenomenal looking tire. It is more of an aggressive tire, but it doesn't have a lot of road noise on it. This is a 285/70/17, so it's a modern 17-inch wheel, not a 15 or 16, so it really brings the Cherokee up to date with the 17-inch wheel, and it still has a beefy tire as well. Absolutely beautiful wheels and tires all the way around. Suspension on this vehicle, a lot of Rubicon Express components. It's a 4.5-inch lift. I'll get down below here. Up front here, this is your extreme duty Rubicon Express quick disconnect sway bar link. Rubicon Express makes 3 different ones. That is the highest end one. That's the extreme duty quick disconnect. Down below you have your JKS bump stop. Up top you have your Daystar bump stop, your 4.5-inch coils, and behind your coil you have your 4.5-inch shock, and your stainless steel brake lines with all new fittings as well. Down below, heavy duty tie rod bar, much bigger in diameter, much stronger than the factory tie rod bar. Brand new tie rod ends, which are heavy duty on each end as well. Up top, this is a Rubicon Express extreme duty front fully adjustable track bar with the drop down bracket as well. You have a G2 aluminum front differential cover, fully serviced diffs, fully drained, flushed out, and refilled with full synthetic gear oil. Same gig over here on this side. JKS bump stops, Daystars up top. Over here you do have your heavy duty steering stabilizer. So the entire front end of this vehicle has been done, as you see. No corners cut, everything done right. And it also looks absolutely awesome to see all the heavy duty bars, the thick bars. It's a good look as well. Here's a shot at your Rubicon Express stainless steel brake lines with new fittings, your lower control arms as well. Keep in mind too, guys, you know, when we're building these, we try to keep a price point in mind as well. So obviously there's no end to what you can do to a Jeep. So if there's something you want to add to this vehicle, swap out, whatever the case may be, just please let us know. You know, there's so much that can go on this Jeep. So, you know, when we say fully built, we just mean, you know, for most part, all the upgrades have been done, but there's really no limit. I know there's so much more you can add, but to make it somewhat affordable, it's easy to create a $40,000 Jeep with all top of the line parts, with everything done, especially the fact that we did brand new paint on this thing, went with expensive tires, a whole nine. We have to keep it in mind on where we stop. So there are things that can be added to this vehicle, but if you know, you want to do so, just please let us know. Rear suspension, pretty simple on the XJs. We have a full set of 4.5-inch leaf springs, all new U-bolts, hardware, obviously your 4.5-inch shock, and once again your aluminum diff cover. The diff has been fully serviced, all synthetic fluids. And these are not add-a-leaf, these are full leaf springs. I also want to point out that it does have a tow hitch. Once again, your Line-X rear bumper, we Line-X that guy as well. Another thing to point out too, just so you guys know too, there will be a little bit of settling. The back end sits up just a hair higher. That's due to the new leafs. After about a month or so, you will get a little bit of settling going on there. Absolutely gorgeous wheels on this truck. One of our favorite set of wheels. Up top, you have a 44-inch LED light bar. And like I said, this top rack, guys, this is not for show. This thing is absolutely heavy duty as can be. It's all the hardware is great. I mean, this thing, it's got a crossbar right here that's huge to support anything you want to put up here. That thing is just absolutely very functional, not for looks. We use a lot of different roof racks. Some people will never put anything on there. They just want the look of it, and at that point, you know, we'll put a less expensive, less heavy duty one on there. But like I said, that thing's fully functional. Go ahead and take a peek on the inside of the vehicle. Another thing I want to point out to you guys too is this vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and get down here to give you a good glimpse of it. This thing is absolutely rust free as can be. Absolutely no rust. All the brake lines and everything over there are perfect. I mean, there are absolutely no rust issues with this thing whatsoever. I'll zoom in on the front end. I mean, it's as smooth as can be. Absolutely beautiful. So zero rust on this vehicle. We didn't do a ton to the inside, but there are some things that we can do. Sound systems, alarms, remote starts, the whole nine, which we do here in house. We are a Diamond WeatherTech dealer, so we have brand spanking new WeatherTech floor mats. All the side vinyls on this thing are in great condition. The carpets underneath these, we're not putting these on to hide anything. The carpets underneath are absolutely spotless as well. Seats are in phenomenal condition, as is the headliner. Usually we replace headliners in these, but the headliner is not sagging in this, so you're good to go there. You got your winch controller, all that good stuff, which is all brand new. Your manuals. You got your lug key right here. Oh, another thing, all the tint on this vehicle is all brand spanking new. It comes with a lifetime warranty as well, and this is their top of the line tint that we partner up with them here in town. So all brand new tint all the way around the vehicle. It's 35%, so it's not illegal. Gives it a nice look, and it does come with a lifetime warranty. Back area is very, very clean. There are your box for your warranty if you have any issues with your truck light headlights. Like I said, these are originals, and we're going to go ahead and include those boxes for any warranty issues. Same thing with the WeatherTech floor mats, is they have a warranty as well, so we're giving you the box for that, and that's through the manufacturer. Back cargo area, as you see, is very, very clean. No issues whatsoever. We also put brand new rear shock gates on this, because those commonly go bad, so you got brand new ones. Some of the upgrades that we can add to this, which we can do anything, but some that will really bring it to the next level, in my opinion. Let me put this phone down real quick. Depending on your use of this vehicle, if you drive 90% on the road and you do occasional off-roading, I think mod-wise it's absolutely perfect. If you do a lot of off-roading, a slip yoke eliminator with obviously drive shafts would be a good idea. We did use the lowering kit for the transfer case to help out with the angulation, but you know, if you're really going to go off-roading and really use the truck in that way, we recommend for us to install a slip yoke eliminator and drive shafts. So that's just a recommendation if you're going to do a lot of that. Brand new Optima Battery. We're an Optima authorized dealer as well, so brand new battery there. We did not do this, but it is relatively new. All your distributor plugs and coils and all that, or excuse me, wires, all that stuff is new. But we did not do it. It was recently done. The water pump had a slight leak in the bottom of it, so we installed a brand new water pump. Besides that, engine's all stock. If you want some performance, we can easily do intake headers and exhaust, one of the two, all three, along with additional work as well. But like I said, with the amount of work that we already put into this vehicle and what it's going to cost, we had to keep in mind there is a limit for the average buyer. So good shot of the hood here, which usually these Cherokees hoods take a beating because there's no insulation on the bottom. The engine runs 210 degrees, so that was actually one of the reasons we decided to paint this vehicle. The hood had the typical crow's feet It had a little bit of clear coat here, and then this door had a little scratch on it. So we were like, well, if we're gonna do that, might as well do the whole thing. No point of painting, you know, majority of the truck and leaving off a couple panels. And like I said, I have a video of this exact vehicle. I show you the VIN on it as we got it in inventory to show you that there's no damage on it. So go ahead and show you the driver's side as well. Once again, no rip on the seat, brand new WeatherTech. Trust me, the carpet underneath here is perfect, no wear and tear whatsoever. Seats are in great condition. Once again, back seats are also in great condition. Go ahead and get a tag on the vehicle, and the next video will be the driving portion.